Cowboys Nation, get ready for some sizzling hot updates on your favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, right here on Cowboys News TV. If you're a diehard fan, you're in for a treat. So buckle up and let's dive into the latest gridiron gossip. But before we gallop into the juicy details, make sure to open that subscription by smashing the red button down below. And hey, don't forget to ring that notification bell. It's like giving us a digital high five. Our goal is to hit 7,000 subscribers, and y'all play a massive role in making that happen. Now, let's kick things off with the first piece of news. Jerry Jones making waves with some bold moves that might just redefine the Cowboys playbook. The word on the campfire is that Jerry's keeping the leash on Coach McCarthy short, real short. No contract extension in sight, folks. It's a bit like holding your breath during a crucial play. Will McCarthy sink or swim? Only time will tell, but the suspense is killing us. Imagine McCarthy as the kid on a leash in Disneyland. Sure, he's all grown up, but there's that lingering feeling of not fully trusting him to roam freely. Jones might think this tactic will squeeze the best out of McCarthy, but we can't help but feel it's adding more pressure than a quarterback facing a fourth-quarter comeback. Tough times ahead for McCarthy and the gang. Speaking of tough times, the Cowboys are in a bit of a pickle with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Dak's contract is like a financial tornado ready to hit, with a $59.4 million cap hit looming. Meanwhile, CeeDee Lamb, the rising star, is flexing his stats like a pro. The $1 million, or should we say $30 million, question is, how does Jerry handle this financial rodeo? Will Dak remain a Cowboy, or will he be riding off into the sunset? Tough choices, Jerry, tough choices. Now, let's wrangle up the second story. The Cowboys eyeing Stephon Gilmore to join forces with Diggs and Bland. Despite a disappointing end to 2023, the Cowboys are aiming high for 2024. The spotlight is on veteran cornerback Stephon Gilmore, who's been holding his ground and providing both skill and leadership. But here's the catch. Will the Cowboys pony up the cash for Gilmore's seasoned talent? Or will they look for fresh blood to fill the defensive ranks? Decisions. And finally, let's round up the third story. Cowboys getting a cold shoulder from Bill Belichick for media reasons. It seems the Cowboys tried to flirt with the idea of bringing in the legendary coach, but they got shut down. Bill Belichick, the enigma, apparently prefers quieter pastures like Atlanta over the media frenzy of Dallas. Talk about a curveball. So, it looks like McCarthy stays in the saddle, at least for now. Jerry Jones cut spending on the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott may not get an extension, so we're going to be going through that and 3 other stories in today's video. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Dallas Cowboys news content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting that red button down below. The first story is about Jerry Jones discovering a loophole in Dak Prescott's contract that may show why the Cowboys don't have to extend the QB. It's widely assumed that the Cowboys must extend quarterback Dak Prescott to save cap space. However, his contract has a loophole that gives Dallas more leverage. Michael Gellin of the Dallas Morning News reported that the Cowboys added 2 void years to Prescott's 4-year, $160 million deal. They can use these to convert his salary into a signing bonus, which saves cap room and creates more financial flexibility. Dallas did this last offseason and could do it again. According to Gellin, this move would reduce Prescott's cap number from $59.46 million to $40.93 million, and Dallas would create $18.53 million in cap room. While this would be smart, the Cowboys will probably give Prescott a new contract. For over the cap, an extension saves slightly more cap room. OTC estimates Dallas is $1.974 million over the cap. The Cowboys aren't in a position to find a potential replacement either. They have the 24th overall pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, so all the top QB prospects should be off the board. Dallas also wants to avoid souring its relationship with Prescott. If he becomes a free agent in 2025, the Cowboys can't franchise tag him since his contract has a no-tag clause, and he also has a no-trade clause. Despite the underwhelming playoff record, holding on to a solid starting QB creates stability for Dallas. Mike McCarthy recently said via Gellin, "I think he's clearly the answer. He's part of the solution moving forward." The Dallas Cowboys have once again let everyone down when it mattered the most. But instead of making Mike McCarthy pay the price for another playoff meltdown, Jerry Jones decided not to make any head coaching changes for the 2024 NFL season. However, that doesn't mean the team is committing to its head coach for the long term yet. According to ESPN, the Cowboys are not planning to hand McCarthy an extension this offseason, despite entering the final year of his contract. Therefore, the upcoming season could be the 60-year-old's last opportunity to succeed in Dallas. Jones believes that a person in the last year of a contract is challenged in a different way, which he is banking on happening in 2024 with McCarthy. With a 1-3 record in the postseason under McCarthy, the team's playoff performances have left a lot to be desired so far. With McCarthy confirmed as the team's head coach for 2024, many switch their attention to Dak Prescott. Jones may have chosen to keep McCarthy, but will Prescott get the same kind of confidence? Shortly after his team got eliminated at the hands of the Green Bay Packers in the wild card round, McCarthy made it clear his goal is to succeed in Dallas with Prescott under center. "I believe in Dak Prescott. I think he's clearly the answer," McCarthy said. "He's part of the solution moving forward." Prescott had such a regular season performance that many considered him a front-runner for the MVP award. But his latest playoff debacle has once again made fans wonder if the Cowboys will ever succeed with him. McCarthy also addressed the criticism for failing to take the team to the promised land despite seemingly having all the necessary tools to do so. "I came here to win a championship," McCarthy said. "I didn't come here to get another contract or anything other than that. I came to Dallas to win a world championship, and that's why I'm standing here." The second story is a proposed blockbuster trade that sends the Cowboys a $1 million playmaking QB. The Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott appear to be on a collision course to signing a new long-term contract extension, despite Prescott's struggles and the team's wild card loss have put the Cowboys in a tight spot regarding Prescott's future. USA Today's KD Drummond ponders a scenario where both sides are unable to agree on a long-term extension. Under this scenario, Prescott could be open to waiving his no-trade clause to land a new lucrative contract elsewhere. Drummond suggests a scenario where the Chicago Bears might be open to a Prescott for Justin Fields quarterback swap. However, this trade would likely need additional assets from Chicago to make it work. Fields, though a promising young quarterback, has yet to prove himself in the NFL playoffs. Despite the intriguing alternative universe scenario, all signs currently point to Prescott signing a new deal with the Cowboys in the coming months. Prescott is heading into the final season of his 4-year, $160 million contract. If a new deal is not reached, Prescott will have a massive $59.4 million cap hit in 2024, making it challenging for Dallas to field a competitive roster. Urgency is emphasized for a new agreement to be reached sooner rather than later. In another story, there's speculation about a potential package deal involving former Oregon coach Chip Kelly and Cowboys DC Dan Quinn in a return to the NFL. While the Seahawks are suggested as a likely destination, the details and validity of this rumor remain uncertain. Kelly, known for his time in the NFL with the Eagles and 49ers, could be considering a move back to the league. The final story emphasizes the urgency for the Dallas Cowboys to go all in on the 2024 season. Despite not making it to the conference championship round, the article suggests that the Cowboys need to adopt an all-in mentality for the upcoming season. The decision to bring back Mike McCarthy for 2024, with his contract in its final year, adds an element of uncertainty. The focus will naturally turn towards Dak Prescott, who has a $60 million cap hit in 2024, making an extension seem inevitable. However, the recent playoff loss has cast doubt over the team's direction, and a confident decision needs to be made regarding Prescott's future. That's a wrap for today's Roundup, Cowboys Nation. Thanks for joining us on Cowboys News TV. Don't forget to lasso that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It's like waving the Cowboys flag in the digital realm. Until next time, stay true, stay blue, and go Cowboys.